Now, if you're confused on the title of the video, you should see the first video on this because this is the aftermath of said video. And because that video was so popular, a bunch of things happened, so I'll try to explain them all. This includes things like me leaking the 2 billion art and the admins purposely not making Marina a mayor for around 2 months, but I'll get into that later. I decided to wait almost 2 months to make this video so I could get the full story, and I will explain everything in order, so sit tight. Around a day or two after the first video, Catlord gave me a sneak peek of the art, and it was literally just like the legs, so I barely got to see anything. And since there's so many edits of the art that ATR made, she just made a completely new one. If you remembered in the last video, there were multiple fishing rods, and if you did not bid on the 2 billion one, you would have gotten a version that's slightly less NSFW, and of course the 2 billion one would be the full nude version. Man, this video is so getting demonetized. Now, in the comments of my video, I said once I get the art, I'll leak it, and I was half joking about leaking the art in my Discord, and now we have 7,000 members, so if you want to grow a server, don't do a slime tour where you do a giveaway, just do hentai. But since so many people joined, I actually wanted to find the art so I could give the people what they wanted. Now, the people who currently have the art are Catlord and Young Gravy. If you don't know who Young Gravy is, I Go Wild's Names made a video on him. He's a really addicted fisher, I guess I would say. Now, Young wanted a way to get some of his money back, so he was actually selling it. Although he did say not to leak it, I begged for a way to get it somehow. Like right now, I'm begging you to subscribe to my channel. That was smooth. Anyways, we agreed on a deal. I would pay 100 mil and give a few Midas swords and inviting him to a special YouTuber only Discord, which has all these YouTubers and Lego Maestro for some reason.
No, wait,
He said it.
Whoa.
So I finally had the art and I didn't leak it. Like, sure, some people want to buy it, but I refused to leak it. And I even made a deal with Young Gravy. Once he got some of his money back, I could leak it on my Discord. Sure, that isn't what exactly happened, but it was something like that. But that would not be the desired plan. Yeah, remember the racist scammer guy at High Auctions? Well, he gave me a Hyperion and I thought I banned him on an accident. Now, if you watch one of my latest videos, you'll know that this isn't true, but at the time, I did really believe that I banned him on accident. Now, I felt really bad for banning him, so I gave it to High Auctions because he was curious. But then, almost immediately, he leaked it to his friend Casper, because within seconds, I got a DM saying pay me to not leak it. And I mean, what a funny troll. I sure hope that Casper won't leak, you know, the 2 billion artwork. Now, while that was all happening, I do have to explain what was happening in the community. Like, for me, everything was going to plan, but I kid you not, this art piece was going on the black market. What people do is that they'll get it from Young, and then they'll sell it to other people. Some people making more or close to the amount that Young Gravy made. Like, almost everyone was selling this, and I would say in total, this art piece made an estimated 10 billion. And all this money, what, thousands of in real life dollars, just for some hentai. Like, it could probably be used as like one of those joke currencies, like imagine Marina coin. Okay, that's going too far, but still. It just shows the scale of the situation. During all of this, people wanted the hentai super badly, and they made subreddits like Marina 34, which is just all Marina stuff. Like, I remember before the first video, I got an interview with ATR, and she said that she loved that she inspired so many people. Sure, she did inspire some people to draw, but some people ended up selling the... I can't say this with a straight face, but there are so many people drawing, not for the love of art, but just to make some coins, which I respect you, honestly. Like, both flipping Marina art and making the art both made you a bunch of money. It was some of the best money-making methods. Like, do you see this art piece? Seems pretty innocent, right? Well, of course there's a NSFW version, and if I remember correctly, it almost sold for 1 bill, with the main version selling for around 2 billion. But how good was the 2 billion art? Now, ATR is a very good artist, but I think this is the first time she drew, well, hentai, and if you saw it, you'll see what I mean. Cause when I paid only 100 mil, I felt scammed. Like, imagine what Young was thinking. Personally, in my opinion, I like this version better than the other one, but hey, it's just my opinion. Oh yeah, remember how I was leading a build-up with Casper? Well, he sold the art for around 500 million profit, and he leaked it on the Marina subreddit. Now, I was disappointed because he had a huge watermark basically saying, haha, guys, I leaked it, haha. And to make even more money, he was selling it without a watermark. Anyways, to counter this, as my last surprise, I leaked it without a watermark. And I posted a link to my Discord, so people quickly saw my version and not Casper. So yeah, fuck. Anyways, that's what mostly happened. Yes, his post did get removed, and I do have to add this to the list of war crimes, and I don't think I will be joining Fishy Cult anytime soon, or Creators Club, so I just kinda shot myself in the foot on this. But the aftermath wasn't just online on places like Reddit and Discord. The Hypixel admins had to do something about it as well. Before we get into that, let's go into Marina's origins. Not necessarily Marina the character, but the skin of Marina, because it's actually pretty deep. I kid you not, she is based off of a Fortnite character. Now before you click off, you might recognize it. I think the skin was called like Snorkel Ops, and since a competitive Fortnite player used it, it got really popular. And around in 2019 when Minecraft first got a sudden wave of popularity, a bunch of people made Fortnite skins in Minecraft, and I guess Snorkel Ops was one of them. But this version is way more casual, and she does not look like she's going in the war. But she has the same orange bits on her left leg, and her and the Snorkel... Did I just say Snorkel? Her and the Snorkel Ops both have a slight tan. Now, although that might not be true, I'm like 50% sure it did come from Fortnite. You could choose to believe me or not. Personally, I don't really care. Now, that's mostly how the skin was made, and since my video was up, Marina was not in rotation for almost 2 months. Well, that was a lie. Marina was an available mare, but she only had one perk, while everyone else was just infinitely better than her. I guess they did this just to not give people flashbacks. I personally just do not know. But when she did come back, she also had an achievement which you would get just by voting for her. Like, Hypixel, are you simping or not? I'm getting mixed feelings. Also, in my last video, Duper Trooper, that whole entire thing was Photoshop. Because you can't stack Necron handles, so that's obviously Photoshop. No, I don't have footage of people trying to stack Necron handles, but it's most likely fake. Anyways, don't attack anyone in this video, although I call the art bad, you know, don't attack ATR. She does good art that isn't Marina? Huh? Anyways, I'm just explaining what happened. Also, if you want to see the art, it's going to be on my Discord for around a week, and then you can see it on Reddit. Mostly because I know that's why you clicked on this video. Phew, now let me log into Hypixel and read chat. Why are you selling me the art to the guy who